Dear Diary, so much has happened lately. I hardly know where to begin. I guess it's best to start from the day everything changed. She thought they might help find father, but when she let them in, oh, poor Nanny. I miss her so much. She gave her life to help me escape. I think they wanted father's gloves. And they would have gotten them too, if not for Calibretto. Bretto was in the woods that night, and he stomped the evil men that attacked me. At first, I thought he was big and scary, but he's really nice. He took me to see an old and wise mage named Nolan. He can be very grumpy, but he's usually really nice too. Unfortunately, the bad men somehow found out where he was and attacked us at Nolan's house. This time, I used Father's gloves. They made me so strong. Just like Father, we beat them easy. But Nolan thought it was too dangerous with the bad men lurking all around, and decided we should go see the king. Last night, we arrived at the palace, but it was under attack. It was a really tough fight, but we were able to defend the city. Bretto was really hurt bad, but he's okay now. The king is helping him get fixed up, even though he has a war or something, or golem, I think. Nolan had something to do with it, I'm sure. The king seemed to listen to him. I don't like fighting. It was so scary, but the gloves protected me. It felt really good to help all of those people. Father always told me to help people in need, and I know he would have done the same. Someday, I will tell him all about how brave I was, and he will be proud. He'd be happy to see Garrison too, I think. Garrison is a swordsman, and he's kind of mean. I remember him being nice once, but it was a long time ago. He would come see Father often, but then one day he stopped coming around. I know Father was worried. Even though he's a big fat jerk, I'm gonna have to be nice to Garrison, since Father would have wanted me to. We are staying at the palace now, and everything seems calm. I know the bad men are still out there though. I'm not sure how, but somehow I don't feel it. I don't know who they are, but somehow they're out there. Somewhere.
Somewhere, a new day dawns. Sunlight pours through the valley like a great flood. The final vestiges of night, caught helplessly in its wake, washed back into dark places better left unseen. Scented flowers of every variety imaginable dot the endless fields of lush vegetation, which stretch out to the horizon and beyond. It is a wonder that a place so beautiful should not have a name, but names are a conception to mankind, and no man has ever set foot on its soil so remote. They might simply have called it paradise. They would have been wrong. No, men do not venture here, for they have heard tell of monsters which lurk beyond the fringes of the dark, snatching up the unwary, man and animal alike, victims of nature's cruel bidding. Creatures over which nature holds no dominion. Abominations born in fearful dreams, sit free upon the world of the living, for purposes too vile to recount. In the shadows, something moves, awkwardly at first, like a newborn calf, struggling to support itself on untried legs. Slowly, deliberately, it makes its way through the field of bones, growing in size, gaining confidence with each plodding step. It stops amid the time-worn remains, arcing its makeshift body as if to take in the moment. Deep within its glare, a behemoth serpent rests. It too has no name, for no man has lived to give it one, who was so unlucky as to catch its gaze. They might simply have called it a nightmare. For 3 centuries and more, the great serpent hunted, fearless, its predatory reign unchallenged. Until now. Imagine that. The power it must have taken to extinguish its primeval rule. Power in the hands of a man. This man has a name. He is called Sebastius Nafar. You have once again exceeded my expectations, old friend, and so shall you be rewarded excitedly when at last the gloves are torn from her tiny little hands. I shall be there to witness it. She, the daughter of Hermes, my enemy eternal. Most simply call him a monster. Disturbingly close by, in the castle of King Veneer, her name is Gully, only daughter to the esteemed General Hermes, and heir to the legendary power. She knew nothing of the strange gloves she now wore. Truly, no one did. None, save Hermes himself, missing for some time now. Their secrets lost with him. Their enormous size, the sole remaining testament to his greatness.
Pardon me, sirs.
Even on the hands of a child so small, they surge with untold strength, hardening her skin, allowing her to repel the mightiest of blows. Truly, they are a fearsome weapon. Yet, she would gladly forsake the awesome power of her father, if only to be held in his arms once more. 'Tis strange to tell, but I feel safe in the castle with the little one about. Such settlements might serve to reflect the naivete of youth, or perhaps the hallmark of a hero.
Nolan? It's a perfect day to explore the city. Nolan, come on, rise and shine. I wonder where he's off to. Ever since we got here, he's been so quiet. For Nolan, that's strange. Garrison's staying down the hall. Maybe he'd know. Father must have seen something in Garrison he likes. He still gives me the creeps. I'll have to look harder. Better not to knock. No telling what the gloves might do to this door. I wouldn't want to add to the repair bill. Especially after last night's battle destroyed half the city. Still, if we hadn't shown up in time to stop those evil jerks, it could have been worse. I heard some guards saying they were taken to a place far, far away. Hopefully we'll never have to see any of them again. Except for the quiet lady. She was nice, I suppose, but under the control of the big red one. With the horns? Here goes. Hello? Garrison, are you here?
Don't touch it.
Garrison! Are you okay? What's happened? Why won't you let me see you?
I'm fine.
Garrison, something's wrong. I know it. Please, let me help you.
I'm fine. See? Just tired. I'll need some rest. That's all.
But the room...
Who's there? Stay your sword, sir. The king sent us. He wishes to see you. Pardon, miss, but his majesty asked only for Garrison. Be a good girl and stay out of trouble, eh?
But...
Go on, run along now. Some hours later, night comes quickly. A heavy black curtain drawn across the heavens. Towards the castle creaks a weathered, lonely carriage. Okay, remind me again why we're standing out here, freezing our... brother, it's a product of spoiled parenting if I ever seen it. Stand up straight and be a good soldier for I tan your hide. Like your pappy should have done. King ordered us to man the gate. That's reason enough for me. Hey, give me a break, man. Not everyone joined the army so they could split people's skulls open without breaking the law. And to make money doing it. What could be better? Adventure! Oh, bleeding hearts, here we go again. Seriously, don't you ever wonder what lies beyond the territories? We know so little of what's out there. I thought joining the army would give me a chance to find out. Don't be silly, boy. Only thing out there is death, plain and simple. Put a sword into the hand of any man. Hell, even Garrison himself. And only life will be sweet murder I knock back down. But out there, there's things out there I pray you never live to say. How comforting. Look, there, we got company. Hold! Due to recent events and by order of the king, the city gates are to remain locked until morning. Turn your carriage around. We can't let you enter. Hi, didn't you hear me, man? Turn it around. Blazes, what you got in there? Smells like the devil. bloody hell! Yes! Hold strong, Brom, I'm coming. We turn our attention to a quiet meeting within the castle. A scene far less chaotic, but with implications equally as disturbing. Garrison, I'd say I hope you slept well, but you have the look of a man who hasn't slept in quite some time. Am I right? There is a task I would have you perform. As you know, the brigands that attacked my city last night were all escaped prisoners of Skyhold. It appears that in an attempt to rescue another prisoner, a group of landwalkers, as they like to refer to us in Isobar, entered into restricted space, breached Skyhold defenses, and created an explosion which nearly sent the entire prison colony falling back to Earth. What a tragedy that would have been. Here's the situation then. Isobar is considering the attack a violation of our peace treaty, and thus an act of war. That is, unless we can apprehend the ones responsible and turn them over to Isobarian government as a sign of our continued allegiance. I want you to bring them in. It doesn't concern me. Perhaps you should take a look at this. New evidence left behind in the explosion. It helps shed some light on who the guilty party might be. I expect you'll find it concerns you a great deal. Familiar, isn't it? A lock of hair, red as blood. I know of only one person whom that can belong to, and you know her better still. Monica, you have 3 days. Forget it. I was afraid you might decline. Therefore, I have taken the liberty of having the maestro prepare a team of his best men to deal with this matter. You were his best ones. I don't have to tell you then. They will use any means necessary to bring her in. Should she resist, well, I leave that to your imagination. Nearby, in the palace smithy, we find the king's many Twiddlekin architects and engineers engaged in a task most unusual, namely, the restoration of a war golem. Of course, there are always those willing to help.
Ta-da! One giant-sized pair of helping hands coming up.
For better or for worse. By my rusted rotors! Now you put that down at once! Have you even the faintest sliver of an idea how valuable these parts are?
I do not, sir. But if they'll help fix my friend, they are very valuable to me. Here, okay?
The Twiddlekin are widely known throughout the territories as some of the most prodigious builders in existence, second only to the Dwarven Master Builders in skill. However, whereas the proud Dwarven folk assist only in projects which they believe to be for noble cause, Twiddlekin are driven by ideals far less profound. In a word, gold. Easy, easy! Phew.
Miss me?
Terribly. You smile, yet you seem troubled.
Calibretto, where do you think these gloves came from? Father never said. Actually, he never spoke about them at all. Still, I can't stop thinking they're the key to finding him. When I wear them, it sounds crazy, but somehow I feel like he's nearby, watching over me. Is that possible?
Magic is a powerful thing, often inexplicable beyond logic or possibility. I do not possess nor fully understand such things as feelings, but I know that they are precious and that you must cling to them, believe in them, and make them special.
Bretto, this feeling, it's called love.
very present.
Oh, yes, but it can be hurtful too. Sometimes.
Such a complex feeling. Love. Perhaps someday I...
His voice fades, a loud clanging risen up from within. His body lurches, quaking violently before finally going limp. And then there is nothing.
Bretto? Bretto, what's happening? Oh no. What have you done?
Calm down. He'll be fine. Honest. We had to temporarily disable him to replace a broken generator, that is all. If you really care about your friend, then please let us work. You're helping no one by being here. Surely you must have other more suitable friends to play with. Perhaps an actual person?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please.
Time passes. We find Gully in the royal garden, where she has spent the last several hours lost in thought.
Perfect. Sorry, little fellas, but there's plenty more places here for you to rest your wings. Bretto, look what I found. Isn't it the most beautiful? Oh, it's so dark. But I don't get it. Where did everyone go?
The impact is enough to shatter a person. The gloves give her strength. Protect her from harm. But the blows... She feels every one. Suddenly. Inexplicably.
Let her go.
Again. Again! Prepare to fire! But then... The monster! It's running! Give the order to retreat. Retreat? But, Garrison, it's obvious! We've won! Give the order now! Time stands still. The image forever burned into their minds. There escapes not a single word from their lips. Indeed, there are no words to describe what now lies before them. Someday, in hushed whispers, they will speak of it. They will give it a name. They will call it death. To be continued.